I just saw Dungeons and Dragons Honor Among Thieves, and my immediate out of the theater reaction is, it was okay. It was okay. I didn't love it, but it was pretty good. It was a fun time at the movies. I'm actually surprised I'm even making this video right now. Yeah, we're walking in a empty, deserted mall right now, so just bear with me. But yeah, I'm kind of surprised I even ended up seeing this movie because I had no plans of seeing it. It didn't look interesting to me. It looked really silly, which it is, kind of a comedy to an extent. And I don't know, it just didn't look like the kind of movie I wanted to see, especially coming off the heels of John Wick Chapter 4. I was like, I just, Dungeons and Dragons, maybe 10 years ago, 15 years ago, I would have thought that was like the best movie ever, and I would have been super excited. But I don't know, as a guy in his young 20s, and I don't have any affiliation with any of the games or the movie that came out back in 2000 or anything like that. So I wasn't gonna see it, but ultimately I ended up having a free AMC movie pass, and so I got to see this movie for free in IMAX, and so I'm like, you know what, let's take a chance, and I'm glad I did. There was nothing to lose, right? It was a free movie, but I really did have a fun time. It's not great, it just, the characters are kind of one note to me, and the villain was very one note to me, and overall the story was very one note to me. It's not like nothing that you've ever seen before, because it is like everything you've ever seen before when it comes to these kind of cheesy adventure action movies, but that's okay. It feels almost like a palate cleanser at times. You need these fun flicks to just kind of reinvigorate the movie theater in general, because I was in a packed showing, and it just kind of reminded me of what we were missing for that time during the pandemic when new movies were not coming out. And so for moviegoers to be able to go to a fun, adventurous, not too serious movie like this and just kind of escape the real world for a couple hours and try to have a good time, I think this movie works for that. And I think it does a good job in telling a serviceable enough story to keep you engaged throughout the couple hour runtime of the film. So overall, like I said, it's nothing that we haven't seen before. It's pretty one note in its structure and its storytelling and its character development, but that doesn't mean it's not a fun time at the cinema, because it certainly was. I had a good time, and overall I would say people should go out and see this movie, and I hope people do. Once again, it's a little bit tough coming off the heels of John Wick Chapter 4 last week, and because that movie is just so awesome, and it's just like, that's like the kind of action movie I want. And I know that this is a completely different type of movie that just so happens to have action in it as well, so you can't compare it to John Wick. I can't help but be like, wow, I just saw John Wick Chapter 4, and now this is kind of just another movie now. So overall, I did enjoy it. I would recommend it. It's a good time at the cinema. Go out and see it. Just don't have too high of expectations. So overall, that's my immediate reactions. That's my immediate reaction of Dungeons and Dragons Honor Among Thieves. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I will be back very soon for more out of the theater reaction videos. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.